why am I fighting the only person that's gotten me this far and the only person that I will spend the entirety of this lifetime with? We're vividly vocal. Hi, Vixen. Hey, Visionary. Welcome back to Vividly Vocal, the podcast for the ones finding their voices again. I'm your host, Aeryana, aka the Vividly Vocal Video Vixen, the Mermaid Mistress of Ceremonies. Today, I wanted to ask you, are you your own ally? And I'm asking this because I feel like we all get caught up in, whether intentionally or mostly unintentionally, self sabotage and a little self destructive behavior. Now, during my hiatus, I examined myself, where I am currently, and where I wanted to go. And I wanted to examine my own behaviors instead of beating myself up for not being at that point in my life yet. There was definitely some times where I was like, man, I should be doing this. I should be doing that. No, man, if I didn't do this, then I would be doing that. Kind of like going in on myself for things I couldn't help, for things I couldn't control at the time. And at some point, I realized I was kind of going in circles with myself. For example, sometimes I would be like, I really want to do this thing. And somehow, some way, I'm not able to do that thing. And then I start beating myself up, mad at myself that I did not do the thing. And it just became a cycle of, oh, I'm so mad at myself. And at some point, I realized that I had to look at myself and I had to say, I'm not against you. I want to be your friend. I want to be your biggest supporter because in a way, I was being my own biggest critic and I was holding myself back from things I knew I wanted to do out of fear of messing them up, doing it wrong, destroying things. And I realized, I keep realizing things. I was like realizing that, but really, but I made the connections that I was hurting myself for no benefit. I was putting myself in situations that I knew damn well I should not have been in, essentially harming myself without directly harming myself. Eating food that did not taste good and made me feel even worse. Some point down the line, after some reflection, I had a moment with myself to where I said, why am I fighting the only person that's gotten me this far and the only person that I will spend the entirety of this lifetime with? And at that moment, I spoke to myself, I looked at myself, and I said, I want to be your best friend. And I'm not perfect by any means. I still have my moments where I slip into my old habits, but I'm making an effort. And I think that is just what we want people to do for all of us, is to make an effort. Because if we don't give it to ourselves, who will? And I just kind of sat down and I was like, well, what is the thing that I want to do that I can show up for myself for and start doing that thing? Number one, going to the gym. And now I'm on week 8 of going to the gym. Now, when I go to the gym, I love going to the gym now because I push myself really, really hard and it helps with confidence. It helps to show up for yourself and demonstrate that you are capable of doing the things you want to do. And if you don't want to go to the gym, do some simple exercise. There are a lot of like workout videos on YouTube that you want to do for your concern. Go outside, take a walk. Get your 10,000 steps in. If you can't get 10, get 7, get 8, get 9, whatever you can do. And also, I was like, I miss doing my podcast. I miss it so much. This is my favorite hobby and favorite thing to do. And I'm just like, well, what if I fuck it up? What if I make a mess of it? What if I fucking get canceled? It's like, well, if the episode is trash, put it out. Create. Just make something. Get the momentum back. Get the spark back and share it with the world without the need to be affirmed or validated. If that hoe gets 0 views, 0 likes, 70,000 dislikes, put it out. Prove to yourself you can do it, that you can create again, and put it out. Validate yourself. How is how else can you validate yourself? Get your hair done. I've been experimenting with different hairstyles and different colors to see what compliments me. Go out and get a nice outfit, like a nice structured outfit, one that fits you well, something high quality, something that makes you feel good. Do things that makes you feel good. Like I've been rewatching like my second or maybe my top two favorite childhood animes. I've been rewatching Inuyasha and I've just been having so much fun, like so much joy, like really nurturing like the child I used to be. Do things for your fulfillment and it just made me feel so fulfilled, like happy in my tummy. Like also I've been cooking more. Like I'm a pretty good cook and I learned that about myself during my hiatus and I love cooking. It just forces you to slow down, read the directions, experiment. Don't beat yourself up if it comes out not the way you want it to. You can always tweak it next time. And at the end of this process, that you have to have some patience for, you have something delicious, a delicious reward. I love it. Now, I want to ask you all, my vixens, my visionaries, all of you, have you been your own ally? And if not, are you willing to admit that? Are you willing to put in the work to become your own best ally? What are some ways that you are nurturing yourself to have a good standing relationship with yourself? Are there some people you got to cut off or have cut off? What are you not doing or are going to do that you really want to do? Let's get into it. Be vividly vocal in the comments, honey. You know, this episode really makes me think about the ending of K-pop Demon Hunters when they're singing, "This is what it sounds like." It just reminds me of, "No lying, I'm tired, but dive in the fire and I'll be right here by your side." You broke into a million pieces and you can't go back. But now you're seeing all the beauty in the broken glass. Show me your harmony.
Wait a minute. Hold
Show
on.
me what's underneath. Your voice without the lies. This is what it sounds like. Hey, hey. Yeah, I can sing. Those are the vividly vocals coming through, boo. But anyway, thank you so much, Vixen. Thank you so much, Visionary, for vibing with Vividly Vocal again today. Vividly Vocal podcast is available on all podcast platforms such as Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, and is also available visually on YouTube. Please subscribe or like or follow on wherever you are tuning in from. And I'll see you again very, very soon. Thank you so much for joining me again today. Bye, you guys.